End of the maze. Up ahead is the queen's Kunlun tree coffin. And her guardian, the stinking taro. Linyu has been found. No matter how good your maze is, you still can't stop me.
Aoki Linzang.
Daxia will fall. But Daihi will rule the world. No, I'm not going. That flower looks creepy. There's definitely a trap. I'm out of energy. I need to rest here. Loser, just wait until we get out. You'll get what's coming to you. Victory is all mine.
Huh?
I did it. The queen is right in front of me. I don't care. Nothing can stop me now. What? No way. It's an illusion Linyu's trick. Trying to mess with my head using beauty. Uh... She's so beautiful. No, it's an illusion. It's a trap. Run. Tokuwa Akira, what are you doing? The mission's almost done. Hurry, get me out of here.
Aoki Linzang.
You blinded me. You destroyed my clan. Today, in the name of samurai, I'll take your head. You're crazy, it's all fake. Wake up. Let's settle our score outside. Are you betraying the emperor now? Uh... Uh... Stop. Pull me up first. Everything's negotiable. You bastard traitor. Warning. Expedition Deputy Commander Tokugawa Akira has been shot and killed by Chief Aoki Linzang. Intentional team harm detected. Strict punishment will be applied at May's settlement. He made the first move. He was jealous of me. He wanted the credit. No one can stop me from clearing this maze. No way. He fell down. I saw it. But how is Tokugawa Akira's body here? It's all fake. But I killed Tokugawa Akira, and that's real. Damn, just one step away. It's all Tokugawa Akira's fault. Or I'd already be out by now. Notice, Explorer Aoki Linzang has entered the hidden map. Prophet's Room of the Ghost Cave Clan. Time remaining. 39 hours. Hidden map. So that means there's a way out of this cave. Thank you, Emperor. If the Ghost Cave Prophet could really see the future, why did she still end up buried with the Queen? Impossible. Totally impossible. This drawing is of us. But when Lin Yu made this maze, how could he have known what we'd do next? What the... No way, fake. This has to be fake. Fake, this is still just an illusion. Lin, you won't trick me this time. Notice to explore. Aoki Linzang chose suicide in the maze. All explorers confirmed dead. Maze challenge failed. Reward and penalty calculation in progress. What the... Commander Lin. I apologize for doubting you earlier. Your Jinju Ancient City is the scariest maze I've ever seen. This last level. Sorry, I couldn't figure out any solution. No need to blame yourself. Chairman Jin, when I designed Jinju Ancient City, my goal was never for anyone to actually clear it. Miracle. This is a miracle. On this planet, there's nothing like this amazing maze. Everything inside. I can find some description in ancient texts. But the tablet that predicts the future. Zhou Lang. As for the principle behind the prophecy tablet, it's the maze's deepest secret. Sorry, I can't reveal that for now. Honestly, whether it was the queen or the people of the ancient city, they all came from the Ghost Cave clan underground. The Ghost Cave storyline runs through the entire Candle in the Tomb story. Just to be safe, I'd rather not say more. I invited you all to watch, not just to have you copy some specific trap from Jinju Ancient City or its monsters. I hope you're inspired by this unique Chinese horror vibe and the clever mix of history, culture, and puzzles to get creative and someday design a maze of your own with our own Daxia spirit. All right, everyone, we'll do a full review and discussion once the maze is totally finished. For now, let's enjoy watching how the maze god will judge everything fairly and see how many points we can get from these Sakura folks. Maze challenge results are as follows. 50 casualties, maze duration, 10 hours. Cleared, 0 people. Exploration, 99%. Based on explorer emotion data, the maze's horror rating is 10. In this maze challenge, the Daehi expedition team broke many rules. The maze god has tallied all misconduct. 1. Daehi team used tanks and other heavy weapons and destroyed the 1,000-year-old Jinju Ancient City. Penalty index +2. 2. Daehi team accidentally killed many members in the Jinju Ancient City. Penalty index +2. 3. Daehi team used dirty suicide tactics in the Snakebone Corridor and during attacks. They made it through, but the maze god doesn't accept that. Penalty index +24. Daehi team commander Lin Zhang intentionally killed Deputy Commander Tokugawa Akira. Deliberate team harm. One of the most serious violations. Penalty index +4. In total,
The maze god.
gives the Daehi expedition a penalty index of 10. This maze challenge. The designer set a base reward and penalty of 20,000. Adding up the horror index and penalty index, the final total is 2 million. The Daehi expedition team will lose 2 million maze points. Points will be distributed proportionally. Aoki Rinzu was the first commander. He also committed the most serious violation, so he lost 400,000 maze points. Tokugawa Akira was the second commander, and also broke the rules. He lost 300,000 maze points. Junichiro Oda lost 50,000 maze points. Ken Shimizu lost 10,000 maze points. Ma Iguchi lost 100,000 maze points. Maze God's tip. Chief Commander Aki Rinzu has been demoted to Level 2 Explorer. Maze God's tip to Deputy Commander Tokugawa Akira after losing 200,000 maze points.
He's also demoted to Level 2 Explorer.
Maze God's tip for team member 10 Iguchi, Junichiro Oda, Kuki, Mirito Nakado, Ishida Mitsunari, and 45 others. After losing maze points, their points dropped below 0. They'll be erased immediately. Their bot is will be left in the ancient Awakened City maze forever, becoming eternal trophies of the maze. This maze is officially over. Unless the designer makes further changes, the ancient Awakened City maze will pre-open at midnight tomorrow. The pre-opening will begin. Adventure teams from every country are welcome to sign up. Maze closure countdown has started. Once the countdown ends, the maze will close. Congratulations, dear maze designer Linda. Your second launch of the ancient Awakened City maze was a success. You've earned 200,000 maze points. Because of your updated maze points, your maze designer level has been upgraded accordingly. You're now level 3 designer. Wait a sec. Dehi lost 2 million maze points. So why did I only get 200,000 maze points? That's a huge gap. Maze God's tip: the penalty index inside the maze was made just for explorers. It's not connected to the designer's side. It will not affect your maze points. The designer's rewards and penalties are only based on the base value times the horror index. Because most rule breaking by explorers in the maze doesn't actually change the maze outcome. And since the penalty index is unpredictable, to stop point farming and keep the balance of Blue Star, the penalty index won't work on a country's national points either. They're just afraid weak countries will boost strong ones. No need for all that explanation. Maze God's tip: congrats to the maze designer. Your ancient Awakened City maze has broken several Blue Star records and now tops the Blue Star maze ranking. You're getting a maze lottery draw. Also, the maze draw lets you get anything inside your maze. Could be tech, weapons, or creatures. What you get is all about your luck, designer. In my own maze, I don't think there's much worth getting, honestly. Guess it's just for fun. So, designer, want to draw now? Go ahead and draw. Single pull, go! Congrats, designer. You won the highest reward in the ancient Awakened City maze. The Awakened Queen. The Spirit Queen. She has been delivered to your private apartment on Maze Island. Please check your reward, designer. No way, seriously. I drew the Queen's corpse, and now she's on my bed. How is that even a reward? Maze God, can I return this prize? Once the maze reward is drawn, it's bound to you. It can't be taken back. All living rewards will be absolutely loyal to you. Please accept with confidence. I'll check it out later at my apartment. Time to get back to the viewing room. No wonder it's a hell-level maze. No wonder our Daxia genius did it. Finally, the Yamato guys got what they deserved. That's so satisfying. Daxia's dark era is finally over. Linda, you turned the fate of our country single-handedly. From now on, any suggestion you make, the Maze United Command Team will follow, no questions asked. Don't get worked up, Elder Joe. It was all just part of the plan. I said I'd help Daxia rise again. And this is just the start. Now, let's get down to business. Thanks for your hard work, everyone. We've been streaming for more than 10 hours. You should all go rest first. The meeting will continue in the conference room. The ancient Awakened City maze is now done. Future challengers aren't worth worrying about. These people really aren't worth your attention anymore. The Dehi team's stream fully showed off the maze's mechanics. Hope you all learned something from it. In 4 days, there's a new maze design contest. I'll focus on the new maze next. Elder Joe, can you explain the contest rules? After 2 regular rounds, there's a chaos round. The top 50 countries can pick any weaker country to fight. If more than one country picks the same target, they have to bid for the fight. There's no dignity for weaker countries. With this setup, the strong just get stronger. Powerful nations keep getting ahead. We need to get Daxia into the top 50 ASAP. Take back the initiative. for the Chaos Round maze design. How is it different from the regular rounds? All designers must follow a set theme. And at midnight tonight, Maze God announced this round's theme jungle. When it comes to jungle in Daxia, there's no shortage of choices, like the mysterious Elau Mountain Forest Cliff, or the Snow Mountain Maze 3. They're all similar type, and super weird and mysterious. But the perfect maze setting, is definitely the tomb of the king of ancient Dayan, the most dangerous spot in the candle in the tomb world, Yunan Chengju. Got it. Look forward to the maze contest in 4 days. Next time I'll take Daxia to the next level, Commander Lin, before the next maze design contest starts. Is there anything you'd like us to do? We can help gather information and secure resources at home. We'll do our best to support everyone. No need, really. You're all free for these next few days. Feel free to watch my maze stream and level up. Would you like an assistant to look after you? Competing non-stop gets exhausting. No thanks, I prefer being alone. I'll be laying low and resting these days, and prepping my new maze. Commander Lin, I have a question. Before joining the command team, who were you really? President Jin, what do you mean by that? Let me introduce myself first. Before I joined the Daxia Explorers Association, I belonged to the Tomb Raiders nobody talked about. I was a Mojin Xiaowei, a Tomb Raider captain, to be exact. I'm the lost Mojin Xiaowei in Daxia. I have a Mojin token passed down from my father. To design a maze like Jingji City, you're no ordinary person. Hope to work more with Commander Lin. I think Chairman Jin is mistaken. I'm not from a Tomb Raider family, just a regular archaeologist. However, the feng shui of finding tombs, I do know it. We can surely exchange ideas later, saying you don't know tombs and feng shui, and all kinds of strange creatures. If not a Tomb Raider, what are you? You are back, my summoner. So this is the real queen of Jingj, though the maze god summoned you to me. I think it's best we stay out of each other's way. You brought me back from the abyss of death and forged the strongest pact with me. My name is Ochen Negahai. You can call me Zhao Wu, and I should call you master. Calling me master is too awkward. In my world, there are only slaves and masters. Those who can revive a dead ghost mother are snake god's avatars, the reborn ghost eye god. By demonic doctrine, you are my deity. If you insist on calling me that, then suit yourself. Master, our minds are linked. I feel the emotions from the snake god. The moment I was summoned, I understood this world. I know you fight for Daxia,
Designing mazes.
fighting outsiders. Zhao Wu can help you with these. Why are you willing to help me? As a servant, guarding the snake god is my duty.
If Master is erased by the maze god,
I will die as well. Besides, you are fighting for Daxia. I am of the Ghost Cave tribe, which is part of Daxia. Alright, but right now you can do me a favor. Don't you have the Ghost Mother's power? Why not use that power to petrify those guys from Japan? Let me see the power of your demon eye. It's a pity. The maze god sealed all witchcraft in reality. I'm just a normal woman without a demon eye now. What can help you, Master? Is only the Ghost Mother's experience. Zhao Wu, my next maze is King Shan's tomb in ancient Dayan. The Muchen bead in his hands should be related to your Ghost Cave tribe, right? How much do you know about this guy? That King Shan wasn't from my era. He was centuries before me. But when I was queen, I did hear about his extremely brutal tomb. I know a little bit. I even sent my people to Mount Zhelong then, to find the Muchen bead in his tomb. That old pervert for immortality did a lot of inhumane things. He built his tomb like a heavenly palace. His dark arts evolved from the demonic kingdom's magic. If Master wants, I can tell you about it. It's been a while since I had wine. Back in the day, the wine in Jingjingkum was very tasty. The night is long, Master. Shall we chat over a drink? Aoki Linzo committed suicide. But due to the faults of Aoki and Tokugawa, our entire Yamato race has been disgraced. As the leader of the great Yamato race, I won't allow this to continue. I have declared to all Blue Star nations, in the next Chaos round, Yamato will pick Daxia as our opponent. Whoever dares to compete will be an enemy of Yamato. Emperor, you absolutely can't. Daxia's Linda is highly popular. In the past 3 days, top teams from Tianju, Korea, and Triumph Empire all lost in Jingjit City. We should avoid his sharp edge now. Baka, Prime Minister Abe, are you defying my orders? I wouldn't dare. Your will is the goal of the Yamato race. I know your concerns, but don't you forget what the Bushido spirit of the Yamato race is. We can accept defeat, but never accept cowardice. Besides, Daxia has a blood feud with us. If Daxia isn't destroyed, I can't rest in peace. There are 2 scenarios now. One is that Daxia's next designer won't be Linda. As for those unpresentable designers, are you still afraid? There is another scenario, that Lindy, under Daxia's pressure, continues to fight. I admit Linda has some skills, but it doesn't mean he can design all kinds of mazes. The next maze has theme restrictions. Under these limits, Lindy's maze might be totally vulnerable. It's the perfect chance for us to strike back. Daxia has a saying, rearing a tiger invites ruin. Lindy is a dangerous tiger cub right now. He must be killed before he fully grows up, or there'll be endless trouble. Your Majesty, please let Bakufu Group avenge my brothers. Shame. Lin Yi's design is quite weird. Our trained ninjas are more fit for the challenge. Based on my observation, the NPCs in Lin Yi's maze are crucial. The geishas of our Sakura group are best at dealing with NPCs. Let my Ronin group go in and fight. We Ronin are best at handling traps and mechanisms. Stop arguing. You're all entering the maze this time. Next round, I will lead the team myself, and all 4 of you will go in to support me. Long live the Emperor. Long live, long live. The 4 of you rest well today. Save your energy. Tomorrow we head to the Maze Island together. This time I'll let the world know the power of the Yamato race. Our great Daxia is getting better and better. President Jin, how are your preparations going? We've rested for a week. We're in top form now. Commander Lin can't shoulder this alone. Our expedition team will give it our all this time. I'll take first place this round. Look, that's the living Queen Jinj. This is the assistant commander Lin summoned inside the maze. Captain Zhou, President Jin. I'm Lin Yi's full-time assistant. Just call me Zhao Wu. I take care of all Commander Lin's daily needs. I see. Commander Lin's design is really creative. He even turned his own people into the maze boss. Elder Zhou. Let's get down to business. Which major power chose us this time? It's Yamato. The Emperor of Yamato used his strong nation privilege on the maze god and chose Daxia as their opponent. He also made a global announcement, throwing down some harsh words. Any country interfering in this matter will be an enemy of Yamato. And there's another very important thing. Lin Jui, I was afraid to tell you. Worried it might affect your performance.
They say.
The Yamato Emperor will enter the maze himself this time, leading the team on the expedition.
If possible.
Make sure to set the maze difficulty higher. It's best not to take risks. Increase the number of challengers if you can. Daxia only has 2 chances left now. Commander Lin, hang in there. Them again? They're really into getting beat up. They just never learn. It's great. I've been wanting to make a move since they're coming to us. This time, I'll make sure to drag Daihi down from the top tier for good. The Yamato people are the greatest on Blue Star. I'll fight for Yamato this time. Trust me. Commander Lin, this emperor isn't simple. Before becoming emperor, he was a famous archaeologist. He led teams to clear many nightmare-level mazes. He hasn't entered a maze in a long time. But his explorer ranking is always in the top 10.
Plus, He's studied a lot of Daxia's history over the years. He knows Daxia Maze designs well.
Don't underestimate him. Don't worry, President Jin. We'll win for sure. Hello, friends of Blue Star. I am your friend.
The Maze God.
It's time for the weekly maze design tournament again. This round is the Battle Royale. The top 50 strong nations on Blue Star actively choose other countries as attack-defense opponents. Up next, maze commanders from the strong nations, please pick your targets. Father of Aisha, with 10,000 luck points, chooses Soma. Father of Greece, 30,000 luck points, picks South Sudan. Yamato chose Daxia as their opponent. Go for it, President Jin. Match order for all countries is confirmed. In the Battle Royale round, the two countries attack and defend against each other. You have 10 minutes to send your maze designers. Maze design officially begins in 10 minutes. Commander Lin, I'll be cheering for you from the stands. Make sure to take out a few more Yamato guys. No problem. India's contestant. Level 5 designer Draupadi Murmu. Aisha's contestant, level 5 designer Rabisis. Yamato's contestant, level 5 designer Gongxi Yinggu. Daxia's contestant, level 3 designer Linda. All contestants are teleported to the design space. Battle Royale design round starts now. Respected designer, Maze God wants to remind you again. The theme for this maze design is jungle. The jungle area in the maze must reach at least 60%. If it's less than that, your maze will fail the review. If you forget any other design rules, Maze God can repeat them for you. Just say the word if you need a reminder. No thanks, I'll start designing right away. I'll call my maze Yunnan Insect Valley. Respected design. Designer, your maze design has officially started. You have 24 hours to design. Countdown begins now. Yamato, just wait and see. Respected designer, you're inputting massive amounts of design info. Maze God is processing with full power. Maze God analysis. Your Yunnan Insect Valley setup is the most complex and mysterious maze I've ever seen. Maze God's understanding is limited. Only enough time left to cover Insect Valley. No time for the Mountain Temple, the Gourd Cave slums, or the Immortal Bug, the real String King Tomb, and so on. Do you want to keep designing? Continue. No need to rush, just do your best. The harder you try, the worse it gets for you. Low. Maze God's design is complete. Now set the mission. Challengers must find the High Priest's coffin inside Insect Valley. Take the Jade Staff from it and get out safely. Mission set. Please set the base reward and penalty values. As a level 3 designer, you can choose between 500 and 50,000 points. Set the base value at 50,000, the max. Warning, average maze on Blue Star is about 3,000 points. Setting it at 50,000 is way above average. Very high risk of being beaten. Your maze, Jingjingshan City, is really strong. But that doesn't mean you can do whatever you want in the tournament. This is a Battle Royale round. Your opponents are fully prepared. Are you sure you want to set the base value to 50,000? Confirm. Base value set. First time opening can't calculate accurately. Since your base value is 50,000, Maze God presets a 60-person limit for this maze. Maximum 60 people for this adventure? That's just wishful thinking. No way. Maze God detects the maze is fully designed. Next step is maze review. For normal challenge operation, to prevent other countries from stealing the designers. Maze data, next. The designer will be sent to the contestants' private rest area. Until the end of this round's maze tournament, you'll have no contact with the outside world. This is your private rest space, where you can talk to Maze God anytime and ask for any service you need. Private massage service. Bro Lin, your Jingjingshan city was amazing. I'm a loyal fan. Mr. Lin Li, I'm a designer from Bhutan. Hope we can be friends. Lin, the Maze God's massage is too stiff. If you need, I can give you a Korean girl group massage. Mr. Lin, can we exchange ideas? Your Jingjingshan city design. Zimbabwe is willing to pay 1 billion. Zimbabwe. Get lost. Maze battlefield. We're all fighting for our own country here. I won't make any deals with anyone else. 38th Nation. Amazon Jungle, Nightmare Level, Romania Ho. Abasho Forest, hard. Myanmar Golden Triangle, hard. Yamato Aokigahara Forest, nightmare. Daxia Yunnan Worm Valley entering review. Mona Designer Incomplete Design, erased. Lose 50,000 luck. Mingdao luck is now negative. Disaster will strike soon. Commander Lin is truly calm. He uses all the time for his mazes. But that's fine too. Using all the time means this will be a scary maze again. Brave warriors, prepare to face Aokigahara. Aokigahara maze opens soon. Daxia team prepare to warp. Commander Lin is fighting ahead. We must not fall behind. Everyone do your best. Beat the Yamato maze quickly, so we can watch Lin's live stream. Daxia Worm Valley review is done. Maze level hard, 60 challengers. Opens in 10 minutes. Hard level. The hyped genius is just this. Jing City was clearly bad luck. Now his true colors are showing. Stupid Daxians are fully exposed. I thought he was so tough. Turns out it's only a hard level. With just a hard level maze, does he deserve our Emperor's move? A tiny little hard level maze, and dares to allow 60 challengers. Truly beyond any hope. Everyone, all exploration teams, listen up. This is a chance given by God. We must wipe out Linda this time. I will personally crush Daxia's dream. Everyone, don't be so down. We just need to trust Commander Lin. Plus, hard mazes have their strength. Not as weak as the Yamato said. You guys are so funny. Miss Xiao as Lin's assistant? Aren't you worried about him? Elder Joe, you're too impatient. It's just the Maze God's initial review. Do you need to take it so seriously? Elder Joe, how hard is the maze? We have to see it to know for sure. When the Hell level maze was made, many thought the Maze God misjudged. So why does no one think that now? You mean, the Maze God's difficulty rating is based on all Blue Star Maze data. If the maze has many unseen things, isn't it hard to judge accurately? Even if my hubby's maze is easy. Hard level? The genius image fell fast. Stop acting so high and mighty. With just this level of skill, he doesn't deserve to face Jinba. In the maze world, people from other nations are unreliable. They are just greedy little wolves. If there's a chance in the future to crush these freaky nations. That seems pretty good too. Yunnan Worm Valley officially opens. Current location, Jeleng Mountain Foot, Kaiyun Inn. Worm Valley is in the northern jungle, filled with toxic miasma all year. Explorers, please act with caution. The map is no smaller than Jing City, and the terrain went from flat to 3D. It's far more complex than I thought. But Maze God rated it only as hard, meaning its core can't support this big map. The advantage is mine. Here is the key background info. Please listen carefully. To know Worm Valley, we must trace back to ancient Dian. Start telling from there. Ancient Dian passed down 3 evil arts. They are Jiyu, Vine, and Hexing arts. Arts.
Tang art.
What the hell is all this? Doesn't Daxia claim to be civilized? Why study such evil arts? Your Majesty. Hexing is Siam's specialty in Southeast Asia. If Linda mastered this art, this maze could be a bit tricky. Because of the evil arts, ancient Dian split internally. These evil believers, to avoid chaos, left ancient Dian kingdom. They migrated with their kin to Zhelang. Their leader called himself King Shan. He was a very brutal man. He mastered evil arts and Daxia Feng Shui. After arriving at Zhelang Mountain, King Shan captured many Yi people as slaves. And on these slaves, conducted inhuman body experiments. To seek immortality, he sacrificed countless slaves with Tang art and built a sky-reaching tomb. Dear explorers, your maze task this time is inside the High Priest's tomb to get King Shan's sacrificial staff. Then safely leave Worm Valley. There are unimaginable monsters inside. Please be very careful, explorers. This is the tomb's rough location. Also, Zhelang Mountain is steep. It's hard to enter without a map. NPCs in Kaiyun might have clues. This challenge is limited to 60 hours. Maze entry countdown begins now. Head to Kaiyun Inn. Did anyone learn anything from what was just said? Lord Tenno's main target is up north in the Chong Valley. We're at the foot of the southern mountain. The Ronin crew is good at climbing and taking risks. Crossing Zhilong Mountain is a piece of cake for them. Chong Valley is covered in poisonous miasma all year. Wild animals are everywhere, so we'll need to pick some anti-poison gear soon. The terrain is complicated. The map from the Maze God is pretty rough. I suggest talking to NPCs more. Try to get a more detailed map of Chong Valley, especially anything about the String King. You all made good points, but none of you got to the real issue. Didn't you notice? There's a major flaw in this maze. The Maze God's info earlier was mostly about the Emperor of Ancient Dian. It's clear that this maze was designed with King Shan as the boss, but the last task is only to find a high priest's tomb. Don't you all think that's odd? Is Lord Tenno setting this up like the Ghost City again? Is this another staged quest? Tokugawa, you really just quoted that old Daxia saying, Mouse Hunt 7. The quest just said, find the sacrificial staff held by the priest, then get out of Chong Valley safely. If you leave the main map, there won't be another phase. If there is a next phase after that, it's just making explorers run in circles. No way, the Maze God's review would approve that. Plus, the maze design was never truly finished. This Yunnan Chong Valley, it's just a half-baked rush job. That's why such a huge maze map only ranks as hard in the review. With this level of difficulty, how can that stop our galactic battleship from Dehi? Lord Ao Bing has orders to climb up. This exploration will last almost 3 days. No need for anyone to rush. Let's camp here at the Cayenne Inn tonight. Try to get clues from the NPCs. Remember, we're here as an archaeology team. The reason we came to Zhilong Mountain is to look for a rare butterfly species. Hello, travelers from afar. Well, I'll be damned. The sun must have risen from the west today. Didn't expect so many guests at my humble inn. Hello, sir. We're an archaeology team from Fusang. We hope to go into the Zhilong Mountain Valley in search of an endangered butterfly. It's been a long trip, so we'd like to rest at your inn. I'm Ziva, the owner. My eldest son Zalong is a hunter, in charge of mountain goods. My second son, Ada, is the inn's chef. Let him know if you want anything to eat. My daughter's name is Peacock. She takes care of the guest rooms. My wife is bedridden, so she can't come out to see the guests. Please don't disturb her. Could you please prepare a table of local specialties for us to welcome us? I heard there's a secret place in the mountains called Chenggu. Do you know anything about it, sir? That place is real dangerous. US locals never go there. If you all decide to go, you have to be extra careful. Hey friends, these are our Miao region specialty bugs. Very nutritious. We only serve them when special guests visit. Only then will we bring them out. When in Rome, don't be rude. Everyone give it a try. Don't let Master Ziwa down. This seems to be the first real test at the forestry dorm. If you refuse, it'll hurt our favorability with the NPCs. As top explorers, we'd never make such a rookie mistake. Lord Tenno, do we really have to waste more time at this Cayenne Inn? Feels like all the NPCs here are airheads. Doesn't seem like there are any clues to dig up. Tokugawa, don't end up like your brother Big Brain, simple body. Too simple physically? Why set up such a weird starting point on this kind of maze map? And all these strange NPCs? There must be a hidden puzzle here. The reason to take part in this banquet is just to search for hints. Next, split up and follow my orders. Sonetta, have your Ronin crew scout around Zhilong Mountain tonight. Make sure to figure out how locals enter the mountain. Miss Nakamura, you're at the inn. You used to be a geisha with 3 male members. You know what to do. That eldest son, I watched Zalong carefully at the dinner. That punk couldn't take his eyes off you. I hope you handle this yourself. See if you can get some vital info from them. Mr. Iga of the ninja crew, I want you to check out old ZY tonight. And his bedridden wife. Why would forestry design an NPC who can't show up? There must be a reason. Take a close look at their room. See what hidden clues might be in there. Tokugawa, you're good looking, so you're best for chatting up the daughter Peacock. I just exchanged for our high priest's special sake among the props. It's really good sake.
Take it.
Share it with that little girl Peacock. She's young, not very experienced. She's the easiest one to get talking. No need for me to say more on the rest, right? Did forestry really think beating Aoki Rinzu means they can look down on Yamato? This time, I'll show you the true power of the Yamato expedition team. Lord Tenno, there's no normal path up Zhilong Mountain. Forced climbing takes 2 to 3 days. But I found a waterway 10 miles southeast at the foot. I think it's the one we saw on the Maze God's terrain map. The Snake River, as far as I can tell. Taking the water route is best. Got it from Zalong. This is his family's hunting map of Chong Valley, showing terrain and poison zones. That idiot is still sound asleep in bed.
He'd never expect.
His family map is already with me. Old Ziwa's wife really is very sick. Her face is covered in sores. Looks scary. I checked their room too, but didn't find anything useful. Lord Tenno. I had a great chat last night with that meow girl, but I can't hold my liquor, so I forgot most of what we talked about. But she gave me this sachet, said it's made with herbs from meow. Keeps away bugs and harm. You all did well. Thanks to your efforts, we've got enough intel now to officially start exploring Chong Valley. About this Kaiyun Inn, I just feel there's something odd about it everywhere, but I can't say exactly what. Now that we're all set, let's officially move out next. Leave this place behind. Master, do you want me to get rid of those 5 NPCs? So they don't cause trouble? No need. Forestry style is always weird. Who knows if they've set some trap? We have all the clues we need. Let's just go. Yes, sir. Dad, that Japanese chick threw herself at me last night. Didn't take long. That poor woman will become my puppet. At Dad's banquet last night, I already put the shares into the last batch of fried worms. It won't be long. Before these people are in agony, they'll wish they were dead. Mom. Last night, a guy named Mitsukawa Teru bought me a drink. That guy is so dumb. I barely had to try. And I got his birthday and time info. I even gave him a sachet full of medicinal leads. That way, it'll help the spirits track him. Mom, I'll need your help next. Honestly, I think he's kinda cute. You have to get me his head. I want it for my collection. Don't worry, son. With my spirit sorcery, I'll bring his head back to you perfectly for your collection. Very good, very good. How dare these filthy outsiders barge into our ancient holy land? As descendants of the old Dayan kingdom, we must offer their lives to the Lord. Lord Wang, 60 people. The Lord will be quite pleased with our offering. Not bad, not bad. Seems pretty safe here. Your Majesty, the water here is great quality. The flow is steady too. Smooth sailing ahead. Those rafts on the side are probably what locals use to get in and out of Worm Valley. Well done, Shintaro. With my experience, this waterway should be the best entrance into Worm Valley. Dragon Mountain is just a decoy. They designed a whole mountain, but the real path is actually the water tunnel inside. This Linye may not be a genius, but he's pretty clever. But those tricks are child's play in front of me. There's a lot of white toxic miasma around Worm Valley's outer area. Everyone, wear your gas masks and put on your jungle protective suits. Both boats need to be ready for defense. Get the guns mounted. Based on our last ancient city experience, Linye most likely set up some vicious monsters inside the cave. We have to stay alert. Idiot. Why fill such a dark nest with this kind of stuff? So creepy. Your Majesty. All those things above us look human-shaped. It's super weird. Your Majesty. Could this be another one of Linya's traps? Strange. They look like burial figurines, but they're all different shapes and sizes. Not like the usual kind. They smell gross and rotten. Definitely not clay. What the heck are these? Are these even figurines? But ancient Shas figurines were just like Emperor Qin's terracotta army, made of clay, right? The explorers are now at the first layer outside Worm Valley, guarded by the hanging vine cocoons. These cocoon people were all made from living people by the cruel Lord Xian. These people used to be the slaves and workers, forced to build the tomb for Lord Xian. After Lord Xian was buried, his descendants forced the survivors to swallow poison, sealed all their bodies' openings, hung them upside down in the cave, and let them suffocate. Their flesh and blood and guts became food for the bugs. Their skin hardened fast, creating a vacuum inside. Yeah. So these are the vine cocoons Mi Shen talked about before. Making cocoons from people to raise bugs? Are you kidding me? Cocoons made from real people? No wonder they're all different sizes. So these are all real corpses. Linye is sick. How did this design even get approved? Your Majesty, didn't you say the maze was unfinished? But Lord Shan's vine cocoon is really here. Don't panic, everyone. It's probably a trap. As long as we don't set it off, we'll be fine. That Xia bastard actually put something this inhumane in the maze. Unforgivable. Our Dehi expedition team must serve justice and destroy this evil. Listen up, everyone. Get out of this cave as fast as you can. Nobody is allowed to touch those dolls. This cave gives me the creeps. Everyone, stay alert. This Linye really isn't like any other Shab person. If these vine dolls are here, that means all the ancient Dayan kingdoms, 3 great dark arts, are probably hidden all through this maze. This definitely isn't some cakewalk, easy maze. Warning, because the human cocoon is broken. The eggs inside have hatched into the most terrifying type 50 insects of Miaojiang. Leech wasps. They move super fast and love sucking blood. Leech wasps in Miaojiang are extremely aggressive. If you get bitten, your blood will be drained in 10 seconds. Run, move it. It's just the water monsoon. This creature can't leave water. The yacht is enough to protect us. Everyone, stay calm. Labyrinth notification. Expedition casualties detected. Drum ceremony for Huazhou. The Jinyi official has died in the maze. Protect the Emperor. Your Majesty. That forestry guy is really despicable. Seriously, putting such weird traps in the maze. Don't get caught up fighting. Move out at full speed. Labyrinth Night. What the explorers are facing is the ancient Cyan Serpent of Snake River Cave. Cyan Serpent. It's lived deep in the cave for 1,000 years. Who knows what accidents might happen? The Cyan Serpent is very aggressive. Normal weapons can't kill it. All explorers proceed with caution. That thing, it's not even a python. Help! Your Majesty, save me. That's a python. Are you freaking kidding us? This kind of monster clearly doesn't make sense. Why is it even in the maze? Your Majesty, we... What are you waiting for? Open fire. Kill it. Your Majesty, help! Sanada Nobushich has died in the maze. Nimoku Kitten has died in the maze. Muto Akira has died in the maze. Ishihara Hibiki has died in the maze. I order you to do whatever it takes. Kill that monster for me. Avenge true Tianjun. Tokugawa-kun, cover. I'm for its weak spots. Damned beast. Hack it up. Iga-kun, take it out. You're Yamato's #1 explorer. Cover Lord Iga. Damn it, damn it. Today I'm killing you, damn beast. What is that? Labyrinth alert. Scent of blood is thick. You've attracted blade-toothed salmon below. Blade-toothed salmon are vicious man-eaters. Their teeth are as sharp as daggers. They can even bite through iron. Damn blade-toothed salmon. No way. Makes no sense at all. At the entrance of a maze cave, there are seriously 3 types of monsters. Did this forestry guy spend all his time just designing these things? Ah, Su Zhangyu has died in the maze. Damn it. How many monsters are in this maze? Inoue Shigemi and Matsui Ishigen have died in the maze. Your Majesty, I did it. I killed the Cyan Serpent. Help, help. Ah, Iga Dragoon. You've died in the maze. Run, Your Majesty. A bunch of our team is still in the water. Are we just going to watch them get killed? Go, full throttle, get the yacht moving. Anyone who abandons the maze against my command will be executed. That's how you deal with beasts. What are you all waiting for? So satisfying. Time to beat up those Japs. That was awesome. The Emperor's ruthless, huh? Just leaves his teammates to die. Is this Dewa's so-called galaxy battleship? So cool, old Joe. I told you before, Miss Little Witch, how did you manage to put the botfly, the serpent and blade-toothed salmon, all in one tiny space? That totally breaks ecological rules. Old Joe, that's my husband's maze secret. But what you're asking doesn't touch the core of the maze. I can briefly explain. First, those cocoons hanging from vines aren't for sacrifices. They're there because the king placed them, specifically to feed the python. Sometimes cocoons fall into the water and hatch botflies. Vine-raised bugs are naturally super nutritious, making the python big and healthy. As for the blade-toothed salmon, they're supposed to stay deep underwater, preying on water creatures. They normally don't bother the serpent. But the Dewa team broke the balance. Lots of people falling in woke up the python. If the Japanese ran away then, nothing would have happened. But the Emperor just had to attack. He just wouldn't leave the serpent alone. The python's blood attracted blade-toothed salmon, and so 3 monster battle royale. Old Joe, the real show is just starting. Snake River Cave in the Yunnan Insect Valley Maze. It's just the appetizer. It's about to get way wilder. Better get your motion sickness meds ready. That's just the tip of the iceberg. A maze like this. How is this just a hard level maze? Your Majesty, our yacht's destroyed. Tokugawa, let everyone rest. I need a moment too. Damn, from 60 people, only a third left. Tech team, wiped out. Ninja team, wiped out. Tokugawa, gather the survivors over here. We need to regroup. Get ready. Take Yunan's drum. In the last cave, we lost a lot of people. That's my fault. None of you are to blame. We Yamato people are the best on Blue Star, hands down. Look at Iga Ruki jumping on the python's back. That's what makes him a hero. The whole world has to look up to that. If you ask me, that last cave was probably the hardest part of the maze. Since this is just a hard level maze, that tough spot means the next is just filler. All the cards must have been played on that cave.